Hello, this is Richard Hobbs. This is copyrighted 11/15/2018. It's a Thursday morning. It's about 5:30 a.m. and I'm in the bathroom in 1Caryl Avenue in Yonkers, New York, apartment 6. And this is the pipe from the base, from the floor, goes up to the ceiling that supplies heat to this room. It's not covered with things. It's almost impossible to cover this thing with things that would keep heat from coming out from it. But even if it was covered with stuff, the heat would get into those things surrounding it, and they would hold the heat, and then the heat would come into the air in this room, and they would act as what's called a heat sink. And the heat sink is not a bad thing to have for me. It's a good thing, because instead of constantly having heat when they're supposed to, what they do in this building is turn the heat off and on and off and on, and they turn it off at 12 midnight, and they turn it back on at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. And there's nobody from the city of Yonkers who will ever come here in any way, shape, or form at 3 o'clock in the morning to feel this radiator, to see whether it's hot or not, and to test the temperature in this room and be a witness of the fact that the landlady is cheating the system because she's getting away with the law. And she's using it to her advantage, but factually what she does is she doesn't think she has to give heat, because nobody has told her or she doesn't understand it. So here's my hand, and it's on the radiator. I'm holding the radiator. You can see it if you can see what I'm doing. And if it was heat in the radiator, I would not be able to hold it. It would be impossible. It would burn my hand, and I'd have to go like this. Oh, it's hot. So this is the only thing close to evidence that I have the capability of providing, because I'm poor. I don't have a camera. I can't have the film developed. I can't afford to do any of that. I'm so poor that I have to pinch pennies every day because I can't afford to live, because of the way the system expects poor people to live more like rich people. And I can't do that. I don't have enough money to do it. And that's the first problem. The second problem here is that the rules of Section 8 make me waste money that I can't afford to waste. If I don't waste that money, then I will lose my Section 8. And when they come to inspect, and there's never any discussion about any of this with anyone that's involved with me, so they come to understand that this is not my problem. The problems that the landlady complained about, that the inspectors complaining about, all the issues that support the desire that they want to throw me out because I'm a hoarder and because I have clutter, they're all not my fault. They're not my fault. I can't fix those problems and solve those problems, because the only way I can do it is to have to spend more money than comes into me, or throw everything I own away. And it is not the intention of Congress. It is not the intention of the United States government. It's not reasonable that the government should help a poor person and expect them to have nothing, and then spend a lot of money on cable or instead of watching videos for free. The reasoning makes no sense of the people who are enforcing the government laws. And that's my complaint, and that's why I'm making this video. Now I'm going to stop this and look at all our channels. Subscribe to us. Our channels are poorfortrump@gmail.com. You put that whole thing into the search on YouTube and you will find our videos. If you put anything less, our videos will never come up, because the people in the video in the YouTube wouldn't like you to see our videos because they don't agree with us. And so they have all these ways that they keep you from seeing them. All right. Thank you. This is Richardpaulhobbs@gmail.com. This is EndYoursChurch@gmail.com. And you can see everything. Please subscribe us. Share this with people. Let this go viral around the world so everyone can see it. And that might help me to win my case. And the judge can look at this on the internet if he has any interest in doing so. Thank you.